Hello, welcome to Brown Dog Gadgets Live. I'm Amanda, the Education Outreach Coordinator here at Brown Dog Gadgets. Behind the camera, I've got Pete. Yay! I'll give my own sound effect for you, Pete. Yeah, there we go. If you have not followed us on our social media platforms yet, please do so. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, and YouTube. Also, if you like the projects and templates that you see here, you can find those on browndoggadgets.com. And if you have any questions, comments, anything like that as we're streaming, please feel free to chat with us. However, if you have any questions afterwards, you can email us at help@browndoggadgets.com. Also, a huge plug for a program that we are participating in this summer. It is called the Pathfinder Summer Institute. We are one of 26 different companies that have their own workshop. So our workshop is called Robotics with Lego and Microbit. So you get a big kit full of stuff. We have 30 to 40 hours of Zoom time together where we build and discuss all the different ways that you can use all the good stuff in the classroom. It is free to educators. You must be a public or charter educator within the United States to qualify. And you can sign up at p2url.com/pathfinders. Technically, right now, I only have 4 slots left. I'm hoping to get that increased. So if you are interested, I highly suggest get your application in quickly.
You know what? There's am I muted? What? There's 4 people watching the stream right now.
There you go.
So
you can each have a slot if you act
correct.
quickly.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, there's 5 now.
Oh, there you go.
Someone's going to miss that.
We are going to be making some birthday cards today.
Ooh.
Fancy. So let's jump to that overhead cam.
Hey, it worked.
So we've got this one that I colored so beautifully. I didn't light this one up. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
And there's this one. So for both of these templates, we have them in black and white and in color. So let's see here. And the design is a little bit different for the black and white and the color version.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got this one as well.
Cool.
So we're going to do this one today. One of the things that I don't love the way that the LED goes on to these cards.
Oh.
It's just a personal preference, I think.
What? Okay.
The card is built for the LED to go up like this.
Oh, yeah. Right.
But I don't really love how it looks.
Yeah,
so
you
I
can
just
do
like
either
putting
way.
it in regular.
It's your choice.
Yeah. So these holes are lower on purpose. So if you were bending your LED and having it go in like that, then it's perfect placement. If you are going to go rogue like I am and just put it right in the middle, you're going to want to move those spots up. So I'm going to poke 2 holes right about there. I have no idea which one's positive and which one's negative, so we're going to find out. All right, it's a flip this way. So positive is on the right. So remember, when you are looking at an LED, the longer leg is positive, the shorter leg is negative. So I'm going to make sure I have them in the correct sides. See, I just kind of like it flat like that.
That's cool. I was really worried when you started saying you didn't like it. I was like, oh,
No, I like the card. I did it on the rocket card too, the one we were videoing for that project.
Yeah, those. You know, when it's a flame, I think we decided like, let's try to stand it up. Or
yeah, I get it.
Or something. Yeah, your choice.
Yeah. Great thing is, you don't have to listen to me.
Exactly.
You could do your own thing. On the back, we're going to use our Maker tape to build our circuit. If you've never used Maker tape before, it is great stuff. It is our nylon conductive tape. It is far superior to copper foil tape. You can overlap 2 pieces and it still conducts. It is much harder to break, and even if it did break, then it still conducts because you can overlap it. It's good stuff. It also, we have it on this 3D printed holder. If you wanted the 3D printable file for this, you can find it on browndoggadgets.com and print your own. We have a large version We even have a battery holder. And if you want to go crazy, you can make a huge battery holder.
Heck yeah.
All right. So I'm going to use this tape. I'm going to follow the pattern, the template for the most part. However, I did bend the legs down because I do like a little bit more contact than just a little there,
Yep.
just to make sure it completes the circuit well. So I'm going to actually run along the leg there and then do a little bit of a turn and go under where the battery will go. That's the great thing about paper circuits is once you know how they operate, you can modify, make changes, build your own, just do what works for you. All right, now, I already have this nice little piece cut. I was going to use it to light up the other one and I ran out of time. I'm going to use this. It's about a little bit less than an inch of maker tape, and I'm going to use it and roll it up with the sticky side facing out into a little tape loop. And that will go right on top of this pathway here that's leading from the negative LED, and it's going to lead to the negative side of the battery. And that tape loop just holds that battery in place for me, which is wonderful. Now I'm going to do the same thing, but from the positive LED leg. And you know what? I might even turn again and just go straight up to the top of that battery.
Cool.
Who needs to cut it?
I mean,
Eventually, I
not
have
me.
to now.
Oh yeah, at some point you do have to cut it.
And then I'm going to take my nail and run it along the sides of the LED leg. I did it on this one, but didn't mention it. It just makes sure that I'm making a solid connection. And then I do want to make sure, I'll have you zoom in right here, Pete.
Okay.
So the template itself has those two tape paths far away from each other. Since I made that change, my tape paths are much closer. If those two tape paths touch, I will short circuit my project and then it won't work. So just make sure you're paying attention to that your tape paths do not touch. And there's my card. Yay. Clearly, wow. That was a long one. Clearly we've done quite a few simple paper circuits on here that was a quick assembly, which is great. When you've got the option of that arts and crafts, it really adds a great dimension to it, gives it a little bit of personalization. But then truthfully, once you've built a circuit or two, it really comes together pretty quickly. Yeah. So those are our birthday cards.
You could also, the circuit's pretty darn simple. You could design your own birthday card as well. You know,
So
you really
true.
just need those two holes figured out, and you got the circuitry determined inside, so you could draw whatever you want on the outside of a blank card.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you do that, we would love to see it on social media.
Yeah. Right.
Please feel free to tag us in those. I'm going to put a battery in this one
Good idea.
because I can. So the great thing is you can always save the cards by pulling the battery back. So I'm just going to plop this in here and put it right back on top. And that one's lit up also. Perfect. Awesome. Nice quick project, but it really does make birthdays a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. So just a reminder to make sure you follow us on our social media platforms. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, and YouTube. Also on YouTube, if you click the live tab, you will find all of our old live videos that we've done. We've been doing them about 3 times a week for the past few months. So there's lots of great content on there that we definitely suggest you check out. Tomorrow, we will be doing Jumpy the Frog. He's pretty cool.
Jumpy.
And then Thursday, we will be taking that day off. We are not going to be doing Microbit University this Thursday, but we will jump back into that next week with 4 push buttons.
Oh, that's right. I better finish that.
Did you forget about that?
No, I have the first 2, which we'll probably do on next week's stream. Pretty much written for code. I just have to do all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're giving Pete a break. We've been pushing him.
Well, we got some other stuff happening too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
If you wanted any of these templates, you can find those on browndoggadgets.com. If you have any questions, you can email us at help@browndoggadgets.com. And like I said, we've got those 4 slots available for Pathfinders. So if you are interested in our free PD, which is robotics with Lego and Microbit, check that out. Make sure you go sign up, p2url.com/Pathfinders. We would love to have you.
Cool.
Awesome. That's all I've got for you today. We hope you'll join us for Jumpy the Frog tomorrow.
Awesome.
Have a good one.
All right.